everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Bortles' Jaguars. With that, let's head up the road to Jacksonville, Florida. Standing by are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, first opened in 1995. There's a look inside Everbank Field here in the River City of Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out here in the eye. Slot man moves right. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long. Halfback sent in motion. On second down, Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, Roethlisberger. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And we take you through the starting defense for Jacksonville.
Malik Jackson is very steady and awfully productive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Deep drop. Great protection. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Now Ben on third and long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. And the box that's highlighted is for Hearns on this offense.
Do you have your track shoes available? Because Allen Hearns is a guy that gets you on your horse. You're trying to defend him. He can take anyone deep and win on any route.
And on 2nd and 10 now. QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
They'll let their receiver run it out of the Wildcat. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by the former first-rounder, Justin Gilbert. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll go again with Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Finding time. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Jacksonville set to take over on offense. And going back to that Thursday night game in Week 8, they were outgained 345-60 in the first half against Tennessee and trailed 27-0. What is it going to take for them to get into the flow offensively?
I think a big part will be how they script the game to begin. They need fast starts. They might have to script more to attack than probe. I mean, I saw New Orleans this past week. They've now scored 4 touchdowns on opening drives in their last 5 games. That's what Jacksonville needs to emulate.
The Jags really haven't been able to get much going on the ground, Charles. I mean, Ivory, his carry's a bit hamstrung by the fact that they've gotten down early, had to throw the ball a lot.
Hasn't helped him one bit. In addition, remember earlier this year, he was sick, had to miss a game, and they've lost some key pieces in the offensive line, including Luke Jokel, who was supposed to start at guard for them this year. It's been a tough road trying to run the football for Jacksonville.
Yeah, between Ivory, T.J. Yeldon, 2 combined for just 26 yards on 7 carries last Thursday night in Week 8. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's Ivory. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, this is Ivory. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll go with a big back, Yeldon, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, T.J. Yeldon, another one in the long line of Alabama backs that excel in short yardage situations. And here he's just going to take matters into his own hands as he fights forward to pick up the 4th down conversion.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll give it up to Ivory. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Caught, right side, it's Lewis. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They come up in an offset eye. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For everyone.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Six yards still to go here. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Chris Ivory, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. One receiver left, three to the right. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ten yards still left on second down. Green, the tight end, in motion. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's got time. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Dante Fowler in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And the back goes into motion. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. with the lone receiver left. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. The play fake to Ivory. Now Bortles. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Green, the tight end, in motion. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Five wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Surveying the field, steps away to his left. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, here's Bortles. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, Your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
With it is Brown. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 48 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Corey Grant now to return. Oh, spinning away. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just...
Chris Ivory off to the races. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Ivory, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a third down. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Again on second and Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
Come on, boy. Let's go.
Great read, and it's picked off. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Carry number 10 now for Ivory. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. It's a gain of 14 there. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He's got time in the pocket. Look at the time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Finding time. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And caught right side, Green. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on fourth down. This is Bell on the dump-off. That one good for 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Martavis Bryant with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And they'll break. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a pickup of 6, and the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now a handoff, running right, Ivory. And he stopped immediately there. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Here we go now.
On second down, Ivory. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chain.
Let's go, nigga. Shit. Pause.